Good morning, everybody. It's like 2:21 in the morning. I'm not tired. And I have to work in a few hours. And that should be lots of fun. But I was just thinking about how it feels like we live in a very hypocritical society. And sometimes I just wonder if it'll ever change, if things will ever get better. I mean, I know individually things get better and life doesn't stay hard for forever and that things get better. I know that things get better, but I just wonder, about society as a whole. I I mean, I'm not the skinniest girl in the world, and I definitely don't think that I'm unattractive. I don't think that I'm the most attractive thing either. I mean, my whole life I've grown up thinking that, you know, beauty is thin, and if you're really going to be beautiful in life and make it, you have to be skinny. I mean, just kind of what society shows us and displays, constant bombardment of advertisements of weight loss supplements and TV shows and movies. Like everybody's just super skinny and photoshopped, and it's exciting. And so very rarely do you see average, I guess. And kind of sad because there's so much beauty out there, and instead of finding the beauty that's out there that's in people that people have, like we Photoshop already gorgeous people. It's so ridiculous. Like, you really need to Photoshop some of these actresses and actors. I don't understand. And I mean, I feel like I grew up in a society that teaches you to judge people, to base your opinions off of looks instead of personalities. I mean, there was this quote, I don't know who said it, but I mean, went along the lines of, is fat really the worst that you could be? I mean, there's vain people and jealous people and just horrible people out there, and yet society says fat is horrible and shouldn't be fat and you should go exercise and uh, I don't know. It's just hypocritical because they tell you to love yourself and to be comfortable with who you are, but then you're yourself and you get judged for it, and it's ridiculous. And people once people really get to know you, I mean, you can definitely see the beauty in someone once you know them. But I mean, how often does that happen? I mean, it doesn't happen that often. We're attracted by physical qualities, of course, and society has this wonderful image of what beauty should be. And it's sad. And, an ex of mine who I'm pretty good friends with, I mean, I love him to death, but he said something to me a long time ago that sticks with me. Every time I look in the mirror, I hear his words in my head, and, I know I'm not the only one who has these words in my head, and he said to me, and it wasn't about me. I don't think it was about me. But I mean, how can you not take something like this personally when he said to me that he wanted a girlfriend that he could show off to people, that he could take, and have everybody. Sorry. that he could take somewhere and have everybody, be jealous of someone that beautiful that everyone would be jealous of, and you know, someone skinny, smaller than him, he said. Oh my god, like I was like, really? Why do you say these things? Like, just live in a society where being you is really never enough. And it's really sad because, I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. And I have a huge heart. And I know there's so many other people who do. And these things people say to us, they stick. I look in the mirror and I think to myself that, you know, who in the world is going to want to show me off? Because I am not society's definition of beautiful. I'm my own definition of beautiful. But even that isn't always true. Because, I hear these things people say in my head. And it sucks. And I wish that I could forget them and erase them. I just wish that it was easier to be okay with yourself because we live in a society that never okay to just be yourself. Either too big or your color of your skin or your sexuality or something. There's something that you find wrong with anybody. And it just, and I think I keep saying it just sucks. Society this and society that. I don't know how I got in this tangent. I'm sorry and excuse my language. It might be the 4 hours of sleep that I'm going off of. Who really knows? I just needed to vent, to rant. I think this all started because I was on my best friend's blog, and there was a post along the lines of be okay with who you are, and then there's this picture of like this Photoshop woman. I don't know, maybe she was real, maybe not. She's society's ideal image of beauty. And she's so beautiful. My friends are also beautiful. And they don't see it. And I wish they would. I wish that my friends would see how fucking beautiful they are, because they are. But, that also goes back to the fact that I know them more than just appearances. I don't think that, you know, beauty is, I think beauty is not skin deep. It's much deeper than that. And I know them, and they're beautiful because you're beautiful. Anyway, I feel like I've ranted for long enough about my little tangent, my lack of sleep and whatnot. I'm exhausted, but I'm not, and I should probably go to bed. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting right now, and I'm gonna call it a night. And thank you, anyone who listens. And I hope that you all have a wonderful night. And stop. I'll be back later. Take care, guys.